Hello and welcome to the Black version 2 English walkthrough by Pokemon Master XD. In this tutorial we'll be going through all of the stages of the Pokemon Black version 2, and hopefully we'll be trying to finish off the tutorial by beating the Elite Four and then go through all the extras. Now so far there have been several English patches, but I'm going to be making my tutorial slowly so I can get the best English patch at the time, so the whole tutorial will actually be in English. So for that reason you may find that some of my uploads will take some time to come through, but that's just to make sure that the whole walkthrough is actually in English, so we don't need to wait till the actual English ROMs come out to have an English walkthrough. I'm just going to pick a boy and write some random name. Yes, Cusco. Very random. Now you can see so far it is actually all in English, but other patches have been okay up to this part, as you may have seen my previous uploads, but in this case it will continue to be English up till the end of the video, and I'll try and make all of my tutorials in English. Okay. To be honest, these patches have done a pretty good job with the English, as it only came out a few weeks ago and already so much of it has been patched. I'm using the patch by pokestations.net, but if you want, I'll just put a link in for the patch so you can use it as well. I don't really get this part with the leaves. I don't know what it signifies. It's quite random, if I do say so, but hopefully we'll find out what it actually means soon. I still don't get who this is supposed to be. I think it's your mom or something, but yeah, it might be. And it looks like she's gonna use some kind of Seeger device, a bit like in Pokemon Ranger, but in this case it will be like the X-Transceiver, I think. Reminds me of the Pokédex that we had in Generation 4, which I thought was actually one of the best Pokemon devices. So it had all those applications that we could use that actually gave the game quite a good feel about it. There's a lot of questions coming up here which are pretty pointless. Like, of course everyone wants a Pokemon, everyone wants a Pokédex, and everyone knows what they are, to be honest. I can't really be bothered to click no to see what they would say. But yeah. Oh, Bianca in this series is the Professor Junfer's assistant, so this is basically like a future version of Pokemon Black and White 1. That is supposedly your rival and his little sister. I'm not sure why the sister's there. They could have just had another person, but yeah. Yeah, his hair looks like someone out of Dragon Ball Z or something, but it just reminds me of some kind of manga comic, and the colour is just really weird. I only noticed recently that these Pokemon dudes have loads of weird coloured hairs, but yeah. Alright, well here's where we get our first Pokemon, and Bianca asks even more pointless questions, but yeah. And they just said the scenery is nice, and as they have said, it is pretty cool. Nice mountains and the clouds. Don't know where this overlooks. I thought when the Pokemon games were coming out that they said they would be in the Unova region, so I immediately thought all of the places would be the same, but this first town looks completely different. I mean, it is completely different. I'm not even sure if I remember if it's called the same name. Alright, choosing my Pokemon, I'm going to pick Tepig, because I just think when it's evolved it looks like one of the best. I mean, it's very powerful and stuff. I'm never sure what to call my Pokemon when I give them a nickname, but I think I just normally give them a nickname based on their type, so Blaze would be suitable for this, kind of. Still, you can only put 5 letters in the nickname for the Japanese games, but otherwise it's alright. But in the English ones, you'll obviously have like 7 or 10, I don't remember either. This is where a rival comes and demands the Pokemon as well. Still, it's all in English, so you can probably read it, but the text is going kind of fast. Yeah, had a brief moment of embarrassment, that blue-haired guy, Kronk, I've called him. Alright, after this then, she'll give him a Pokemon. He'll obviously get the type that's got an advantage over my type, so that would be Oshawott because it's water and mine is fire. And then we'll obviously have a Pokemon battle. Like, I was supposed to talk to him if I just tried to walk away. That didn't work. Yeah, this patch is pretty good. So far, every single thing has been in English. Haven't seen a single word of Japanese, but let's not keep our hopes up too high. I think that the battle phrases that they say towards the end or in between when they're losing, then that will probably be in Japanese because it's quite an insignificant part. But yeah, I just wanted to see if they'd actually be able to kill me, because some of the rivals are designed basically to kill you, so you can't have any chance of beating them, but others are designed not to be able to defeat you. But so far, my strategy of seeing that isn't looking very good, because if he uses tackle, alright, see, he didn't use tackle, so I could kill him and he wouldn't beat me. They say fainted just as a nicer way of saying you got killed, but how can you faint from basically being hit by a flamethrower? Surely you'd be injured, not faint. Okay, get paralyzed maybe. Well, he's obviously going to go and train somewhere, and then we're going to have another encounter soon, I think near the ranch, which isn't too far away, which it'll be in my next upload, because I'll just get to next town, really, and then save it. Alright, this is basically the Pokemon Center. It looks exactly the same as what was it? Pokemon Black and White 1. Same layout, same everything, to be honest. And you can see the GTS up there, the globe. The left is the one for local connections, and the right two are for online, I think. PC, and here's Pokemon. I always buy 10 Pokeballs at the start because they normally give me 5, so I just don't need to go back to the Pokemon Center and buy some more again. But in this case, I also buy them because I like to get that Premier Ball as well. I don't know why, it's quite a bad ball for catching things, but yeah, I still buy it anyway. Oh, they gave me 10. That's good. So at least I have 20, so I won't be coming back here for a while. And Premier Ball, and they never really give us potions. I remember in the Hoenn regions, they actually did used to give us like 1 or 2 potions that used to be in our PC as a storage item. And I've actually heard that there is going to be some kind of storage for your items. I think it's probably going to be in the PC, but I haven't really checked yet. Yeah, I think that probably is your mom, and she just gave a running shoes, as you can see. Yeah, this is perfect mom. Right. And that's Kronk's little sister. I don't really use town maps that much, to be honest. I just, after I get my fly on my Pokemon, then I just use that to see the map if I wanted to. But obviously at the beginning I might have to, and I quite want to see what the layout will be like, as I want to see where the towns are and the names, but I think that's just pushing my luck to see the patches full Englishness. This is where Bianca is going to teach you how to catch Pokemon. First, this person decides to give us some potions randomly. Yeah, not sure how many she gives. I think probably 1 or 3 or something like that. And she asks a question that doesn't get answered. So even this text is in English, which is quite good, but it's moving quite quickly, so I can't really read it and can't be bothered to stay there looking at all of the messages it says. Still don't understand why they always show this tutorial. It's been in every single game, and most Pokemon players would be not really new, or if they were, they probably wouldn't get this as their first Pokemon game. But oh well. Yeah. Obviously, normally the professor would do this, but in this case, the professor's assistant, Bianca, is doing that. Yes. And you normally don't get your Pokeballs till afterwards, after she's shown you. But in this case, we've already got ours, so that's good. We can catch the Pokemon straight away. Because normally you'd have to get to a certain point, then go. I remember in, I think, Fire Red and Leaf Green, then the catching tutorials and other tutorials was on this little TV that you had in your bag, and so you didn't actually have to sit through it all, which is good. But now we do. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna continue back to the next town of Sanji town or whatever it said. Didn't really catch it. Yeah, they give one potion. These the description of the towns are in Japanese, and as you could probably see from that brief moment, then it had a bit more towns and routes in this place. And I just realized that this is called Route 19, so the routes will probably look different, and so will the towns. But I think some of the gym leaders have changed. Like, I think Sharon is one of the gym leaders, and the champion is Iris, who used to be... No, that's not right. What's that? Yeah, I remembered Iris is the champion in this game, and Sharon is the first gym leader. Also the gym badges have changed their positions. Like the first badge is basic badge, I think, which is Sharon's gym, and I think there are some new badges also. I normally like to train my Pokemon up to level 10 before I go into the first gym, so you might see me just do that. I'll probably speed through that section by increasing the speed of the recording, but yeah, I don't know. I've also heard in the next route that there are going to be some other like older Pokemon like Mareep, and I've also heard there's going to be a Riolu that is quite rare to catch, so I'm going to be determined to catch that no matter what happens. So I might also skip out the part of trying to find it, because it'll take forever unless I'm really lucky. I just only kill everything that I find. You wouldn't really see me run away unless I was in some kind of cave where I'm dying slow death with poison. If you said no, he would just jump off that little cliff thing. This is Alder. He used to be the champion, but now looks like some kind of I don't even know how to describe him. What is he doing randomly here? He might be a gym leader, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I haven't checked that out. But he does help you out throughout some of the parts of the games. Alright, here's the next town that I finally got to. Yeah, about that. He has a house in this town. That's a bit strange. Not weird. But okay. Just check my trainer card. It's all in English, it's quite good. and obviously you can always write that. I'm going to be wrapping up this tutorial right now. In my next tutorial, which should be released in a few days, then I'll cover the next area where we'll find Sharon again, and we'll battle him again, and probably win. And I'll try and catch those Pokemon that I've listed, the Riolu and the others. But until then, this has been Super Pokemon Master XD signing out.